That's me trying to hitchhike across Canada, and that's my buddy Gerad. I couldn't be more out of my comfort zone. So what am I doing here, and why? Well, there are a few reasons. First, we wanted to see what would happen if we relied on strangers for survival.
Thank you so much.
Second, we wanted to find out if hitchhiking in today's world is even possible anymore.
Personally, I don't have a lot of faith in the world. Seeing you guys do this puts faith in humanity in a way.
I look up, we're in the middle of nowhere. I'm like, where the fuck is she taking us?
And third, the most important of all, is all about the dad law.
There's no fucking way that should work.
Tomorrow we go hitchhiking across Canada. The plan was to start in Montreal on the far east side of Canada and trust that the general kindness of Canadians would carry us all the way across the country to Vancouver. Of course, before we even started, we made the rookie mistake of having a few too many drinks the night before.
We're going hitchhiking tomorrow.
You gonna hitchhike tomorrow?
So we woke up hungover and sick with nerves.
Alright, me and Gerad are leaving his family friend's house.
A bit later than we wanted to.
Yeah, and hitchhiked to Waterloo today. It's fucking scary.
I was unsure it would even work and was overwhelmed by how huge and in some parts remote the country of Canada is. But nevertheless, we jumped on the subway to the first spot, with hope hiding somewhere deep inside of me.
It was hard because we were so excited, but we were so nervous because it was so outside our comfort zone. We've never done something like that before. So do you reckon we go further down there?
Yeah, only because the chances of anyone saying, okay, I'm going west, I'm gonna pick these guys up, slim here. Good luck, boys.
Heeding the advice of the gentleman, Gerad and I repositioned ourselves, and an hour slipped by with nothing, until we were approached.
Yeah, that's fine. We just need the Mirabers. So.
Because we were going a little bit more north, but can I get these ones? Yeah.
Thanks, mate. Thank you so much. And what are your guys' names? Sorry. Thanks so much for picking us up.
I know the struggle, guys.
Unsure where we would end up as Bianca and Shaylee were going north, we just sat there a little relieved until this change of plans.
We don't have a plane.
We just wanted to get out of Montreal.
We're like, oh, we'll fucking go camping somewhere, but we don't really have a plan. Any help helps, so it's completely up to you guys.
I've never been.
That's what I'm saying.
We could go out for a drink.
Yeah, we'll go. Sounds like a plan, man.
So now they were going to take us straight to Ottawa, but where were we going to sleep? Well, Gerad being half Canadian meant his relatives and family friends littered the entire country. His uncle lived in Ottawa and had a couch for us to crash on.
Alright, thank you guys so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Of course. Good luck.
Yeah.
Thank you.
She's a big Rottweiler, but she's so friendly.
Bye.
A quiet afternoon and some pizza carried us into day 2. The plan today was simple: hitchhike a short 20-minute ride to Gerad's cousin's place, tucked away in a small town on the outskirts of Ottawa. It wasn't exactly on our route, but Gerad had promised her a visit, and it was our last connection till Calgary.
These girls yelled out, like, are you guys trying to get to Canada for a YouTube video? And I'm like, yeah, us too. And she's like, alright, I'll come back.
Nah. That's our condition. What was yours, sorry?
Ryan, so where's your ultimate destination?
Vancouver. Well, Whistler. But
You're going all the way to Whistler?
yeah, we started in Montreal.
Boys, excellent. That sounds fantastic. But it's really nice. Like the Northern Ontario trek's actually really nice. It is long. It is hitchhiker's hell. Yeah. But it's nice. Then you hit like Manitoba. You're gonna want to blow your brains out. One last question. Do you want me to buy the first round?
Alright, put it up for the cheers.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you so much.
Cheers. Dude.
He's happy, man.
Heather, my fiance, that's what she said to me. She was like, could never do that because I'd be too worried about being murdered or having to talk to a stranger, and I'm more worried about the second round.
I struggle a lot with starting conversations. That's the whole point of it, is putting ourselves in situations where we have to. It's the best way to do it, to just force yourself.
So good. I had to hear a bit of your story.
Yeah.
I wish I had done it when I was younger. Gerad, pleasure. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
You too.
Gerad, how many kilometers have we made it?
185 out of 5,000.
After saying goodbye to the kind soul that was Ryan, Gerad and I waited patiently for Sabrina to finish work. Once she picked us up, the rest of the afternoon was spent in the comfort of her and her partner Johnny's hospitality. If you two are watching this, thanks again for everything. Day 3 rolled around, and with it a tour of the quaint small town before Sabrina dropped us off 20 minutes down the road to the township of Arnprior. There we said our goodbyes, and Gerad got to work scribbling out our next sign to the nearest town.
Last connection, now we're fucking really in the thick of it.
That day felt like the real beginning of the trip, as from here on we were completely reliant on strangers, and with our pact not to pay for any accommodations, things were about to get a whole lot more serious.
Alright, first cop encounter. They drove straight by us, so... Plans have may have been spoiled because the intersection we were waiting for cars, there was just an accident.
Well, I think cops are going to be coming here soon then, probably. Weird scene, isn't it? 2 hitchhikers, the most fuck-off truck I've ever seen in my life, and then a crash.
We'll just wait until the cops show up and then we'll fuck off.
Jared's just going over to help, just because he wanted to. Bit of a side quest.
Verdict is the white car ran the red.
Whoop, whoop. That's the son of the police.
We left in search of a better spot but found nothing, circling back to where we started, only now with cops to worry about and time already slipping by.
That's all good, thank you. That's all good, thank you, man.
But eventually we were able to flag a ride with this hippie grandma.
Not an axe murderer, I'm very safe.
We trust you.
Oh, I love your accent. Are you South African?
Nah, we're Australian.
You're both Australian.
Yeah. Gone all the way to Vancouver.
Vancouver! They're going to Vancouver!
Yeah, just got picked up, so feeling good.
Hello, I'm Sharona.
Nice to
meet you. Jared?
Yeah, Jared.
And Finn.
Isn't this just fortuitous?
You hitchhiked.
I hitchhiked across to the Yukon and down into BC, so
Oh wow.
I've been there, done that at a different time, and everybody was doing it then.
Sharona gave us a potential $100 Tim Hortons voucher, which ended up only having $10 on it, but that's not the point now, is it? When she dropped us off, she assured us that this was a good spot to get picked up, but pretty soon we were approached with some pretty strong advice.
You're not gonna get the Pembroke here. Yeah. If you're going this way, this is Highway 60. Yeah. This is gonna bring you towards Toronto. They said your goal is Pembroke tonight. You'll be from Pembroke. Yeah. Like you don't want to stop in Pembroke.
Now we were headed to the other side of town, so we just threw out our thumbs and immediately got a ride.
Trying to get to the Canadian Tire down the road. Yeah, thank you so much.
Jared literally said, oh, I better put my thumb out. Puts his thumb out.
And the first car pulls over straight away.
Yeah. Alright, good luck with everything.
Good luck with you.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, like 1 minute. 1 minute, we got 1 minute. Alright, let's go see what this old geezer wants.
Trying to get to Pembroke or any other.
Pembroke, I'm heading to Ottawa.
Oh, okay.
That's
Sorry, boy. If I was going your way, I'd definitely give you a ride.
No worries.
Because I've been you guys.
Yeah.
I was you kid.
Oh, look at this guy.
He's taking us not all the way to Pembroke, but still somewhere on the Trans-Canada. You heading to Pembroke?
Not really like taking her.
Oh, sweet, thank you.
I was a little hesitant to enter this man's vehicle. The state of it didn't exactly inspire confidence. When Gerad told him his name, the driver shrugged and said, it doesn't matter.
I was gonna say that could have been one ride we could have probably rejected.
I was a bit nervous at start, but he's weird, but he's harmless. I had my hand on my knife the entire time.
Yeah.
And I had the map of where we're going, so if you turn anywhere, I knew, like...
Nonetheless, we got us another 20 minutes down the road to Pembroke.
Walking to the edge of town, we agreed that this wasn't the kind of place we'd want to spend the night outdoors.
You don't want to stop in Pembroke.
Luckily, another ride came through and dropped us off at a truck stop on the far side of town.
We've been here for about 2 hours, not looking too good because it was raining for well over an hour and it's getting dark now, so we're just going to keep trying until it gets dark.
I had tried my luck asking motels for free rooms, which had wielded poor results. As the rain cleared one last time, we gave it one more shot.
Alright, we're heading out for our final attempt to get one more ride for the night.
If I had more time to kill, I would drive you guys all the way there.
Oh.
Grab 2 slices each, man.
2 slices? Is
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much.
You legend.
I ain't eating all that on the way home.
Thanks, man.
You guys smoke
God
weed?
bless. Oh, no, we're all good, thank you.
Yeah.
Bloody legend gave us some pizza. Christmas has come early. Christmas has come early for us.
But Christmas also ended early.
Alright, we're calling it. It's officially gotten too dark. We're gonna go in and sit in this diner. Then we're gonna go sleep on the bench of a gazebo.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't rain. drive, we're fucked. Pretty much. It's all about the experience. Nothing was gonna, like, it was never gonna go always to plan.
So we only made it an hour today, but an hour is an hour.
So, a tactical hot chocolate in the comforts of the diner where we hoped we could strike up a conversation with an employee and land a couch. It wasn't meant to be.
Alright, so we didn't get a place to sleep with one of the waiters.
She like asked where we were staying. We were like, I'm under the bridge or gazebo, and she was like, oh, you can try to feel it there. So she obviously,
like, she most certainly did not. So now we're gonna go check under a bridge to sleep. Sounds like rock bottom, but it's not really.
I love bridges.
I happily sleep anywhere, in ditches or under bridges, or I don't spend money on accommodation. I think it's a waste of bloody money. It's like spending money on sex or water or parking. I just don't really do it, you know.
Surprisingly, I woke up on day 4 with at least 7 hours of sleep as I was so warm and cozy. I actually slept in my underwear. I can't say the same for Gerad, who was cold and may have scraped 4 hours. Nonetheless, we headed back to where yesterday we failed.
Hot coffee and a banana bread for $4.30. Don't mind if I do.
Today was nothing short of crucial. Despite catching a handful of rides yesterday, we only managed to cover about an hour's worth of ground. To put that into perspective, we still had about 20 hours of driving ahead of us just to escape the mammoth province that is Ontario. At the very least, our goal was to reach Sudbury, the same target we failed to hit yesterday, which played on the back of our minds as we stood on the side of the road once more.
Alright guys, it's been over an hour with no luck. People going like this, like me and Gerad are gonna try a different spot.
Where are you headed?
East River West.
Is that still in Trans-Canada?
Yeah. It's a great spot to get picked up.
Alright, thank you, man.
Oh, sweet.
We actually caught a ride on the way to our next spot, finally getting out of Pembroke to a small town 20 minutes away, where we resumed trying to snag a longer ride.
Probably better if you're going far, you're probably better to wait here and catch a ride.
Yeah, okay.
So you know if you guys need a little bit up the highway or not.
Yeah, okay, no worries. Thank you, though.
No worries, buddy.
Cheers.
Have a good trip, man. Here.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, man.
Here.
Oh, man, you don't have to.
Yeah, buddy, help out the trip, man.
Oh, cheers.
Yeah, man.
We'll get lunch then.
Yeah, buddy, take
Thank
care,
you.
eh? Cheers, man.
Thank you so much.
What a guy.
Alright, bro, $20.
20 bucks.
That's lunch sorted.
Lunch sorted. This guy has come up to us and said he too is stranded trying to get to North Bay, but he has a car, but he has no money to pay for fuel.
This whole situation was pretty bizarre. First, our original driver tried to sell something to the guy giving us the next lift. This new driver was behind the wheel of an expensive car, which he insisted wasn't a rental, yet he couldn't afford the petrol. Once we were inside, the story got even stranger. He told us he was on the run and going by a different name. To cut a long story short, he claimed he leaked documents at his workplace and now couldn't live at home because people were supposedly after him. He said he spent his time traveling and deconstructing media narratives and forming these sort of radical conspiracy-based stances on world issues. We definitely got an earful during that ride. It was unsettling but fascinating in its own way.
Took everything he said with a grain of salt, but he was saying some pretty interesting shit that I wouldn't put it past him if it was real, but it's also hard to believe.
Like he was genuinely on the run.
This unsettling atmosphere continued in North Bay, where Gerad and I realised just how bad the drug problem was in Canada. We changed spots a few times until we eventually got another ride.
You head to Sudbury?
No, not Sudbury. I'm just going up the road. I don't know if you guys want to go up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to just get to the Canadian Tire up the road.
Yeah,
sweet.
Alright, sweet.
Sounds good.
Yeah, thanks a lot. That guy picked us up. He was a uni student, and he said we could crash at his if we don't get to Sudbury. So,
so still gonna try to get Sudbury, but I got his number. So.
oh shit.
The airdrop feature Gerad used to obtain the guy's number had failed, but he bounced back quickly. Activating stalker mode, he strategically pulled up the university the guy had just mentioned, found their Instagram page, searched his name into the following list, and sure enough found the matching profile picture, sending a follow request. With that move pending in the digital realm, we figured it was worth pressing on with hitchhiking, with Sudbury now oh so close.
Hey guys, how's it going? Good?
Reuben.
Say it again?
Connie.
Connie, nice to meet you. Connie.
Brian.
Brian, nice to meet you, Brian. Have you guys picked up hitchhikers before?
Yeah. It used to be a big thing when I was a kid. I hitchhiked all the time.
Yeah, same with my parents. My mom hitchhiked across Canada in the 90s.
The humble abode. Oh, this is so perfect. Thank you so much. Alright, so we've just had a beautiful home cooked meal. But the great news is they've given us
No, we don't have to sleep under a front bench now.
They stay the same. Ooh, don't you hesitate. Go put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, let your head down. Sapphire and faded.
The juxtaposition of our last 2 nights was a real insight into the reality of hitchhiking. With this new understanding, we soaked up having a bed and a shower, waking up on day 5 not ready to leave the comfort of this splendid property. However, we returned pretty early to the side of the road with the township of Sault Ste. Marie our next target. Thank you Brian and Connie for your unwavering hospitality.
You heading all the way there?
The next town over.
Is it a good place to get picked up, do you reckon?
Right on the main drag of the highway.
Oh, okay, we'll go there.
What's your name, man? Sorry?
Yeah, I'm Jonas, by the way.
Jonas.
You're just checking out the country, or?
Yeah, well, I'm from here originally, but I've lived in Australia for 10 years, so thank you again.
Thanks, man. Alright.
We just met these people, I think they're hitchhiking or something, or they're going back the other way. She said she's about to turn 50 and like she's dying of cancer. 70% of her body's infected at this point. It was really sad listening to that.
A firm reminder it was of how lucky Gerad and I have it, getting to do this by choice. These grateful thoughts accompanied us as we got a ride in no less than 5 minutes. As we got to the car, they warned us of the overexcited dogs in the back seat. Visualizing savage pit bulls, we went around to meet our new companions.
Just 2 little Frenchies.
Yeah, we love. My cousin had a friend.
They are really cute. They're a little hyper and then they'll sit.
Yeah, no worries.
Hi.
We're just gonna try it.
Yeah.
So we went by and I said to Tony, oh my God, they're going to Sault Ste. Marie. They're just 2 young guys. They should be okay. You're being serious. You picked up hitchhikers. Yes, I'm serious. We picked up 2 hitchhikers.
The drive was 4 hours, our longest ride yet, and it covered a good stretch of ground. We stopped to see their property, got given baked goods from Janine, and even got offered another bed in case we couldn't find a new lift. They then drove us 20 minutes into town where we said our goodbyes.
I'm envious. I didn't do that when I was young. Yeah. I'm living through our memories.
Thank you.
All right. I had no interest of doing that when I was young.
Now's a good time to explain what reaching this point meant for the trip. Our next goal was Thunder Bay. It was late afternoon, and with the town 8 hours away, the odds weren't in our favour. The stretch of land between here and there was notorious among hitchhikers, a place known as Hitchhiker's Hell. If we got a ride, it would need to take us the whole way through, otherwise we'd risk getting stranded for days. I haven't mentioned it yet, but this was the part of the journey we were both the most afraid of, and after a couple hours of trying, exhaustion and doubt started to creep in, so we looked for an easy escape.
Should we just call it and go for a pint, Jared? The rain's coming. We're not likely going to get a lift, are we?
Okay, let's go for a pint. You can't get wet in a pub.
It's starting to rain.
So, $4 pints lured us into the refuge of Chuck's for what turned out to be the single most important beer we've ever had.
You guys brothers, or?
No, we're just best friends.
Oh, is that right?
I've known him for like 12 years.
Is that right?
Yeah.
How'd you guys meet then?
When I moved to Australia. What was your name, sorry?
Clint, as in Eastwood?
Clint
You know
yeah,
Clint
yeah,
Eastwood?
Yeah,
Clint. I know they want to kind of see between here and Thunder Bay.
Yeah.
But still, like it's going to take you like 4 days.
Preferably we just want to go straight to Thunder Bay. We're trying to get all the way across. But if are you driving straight to Thunder Bay tomorrow?
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. That's exactly what we need. But it's completely up to you.
Yeah, shoot me a text later.
Yeah, we will, for sure.
And let me know where you guys are and stuff like that.
We should get there around 7 o'clock. That's right. I'll shoot you a text. All right. Thank you so much.
No problem. So it's
unreal. Like,
and that, my friend, is why you always go to a pub.
It's getting a bit rainy. We're not going to get a ride. Let's just go have a beer. And we sit down and this guy just comes straight up to us. Like, what the fuck?
With a ride to Thunder Bay organised for 7 a.m. the following day, we called the couple who had just picked us up to see if we could still crash at their place. Of course, they agreed to drive another 20 minutes to come pick us up. And while we waited, this happened.
You don't have
For
to.
your trip?
You don't have to.
We don't need it.
I just feel I want.
Are you sure?
I just feel I want. It'll be my deed for the day.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
20 each. Are you sure?
Yeah,
Thank you
I
so
was
much.
sitting there and I.
Can I give you a hug?
Sure.
Thank you so much. This made my day.
Sorry?
Give you guys money.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, $20.
Are you doing that for like fun? Like, is it like for something?
Not
We're
really.
hitchhiking across the
We started
country.
in Montreal and now
Yeah.
we're in Vancouver.
Oh, sick.
Sheer coincidence of it was surreal. The guy sitting next to us at the pub just happened to be driving 8 hours to Thunder Bay the next morning. He came over, started chatting, and before we knew it, he was offering us a lift. Unprecedented luck. But as Obi-Wan would say,
in my experience, there's no such thing as luck.
On top of that, we each had $20 in our pockets, a bed for the night, free pizza, and Tony, our new hero, promised to drive us to our meetup spot with Clint at 7 AM the next day. Basically, we were completely and utterly sorted. Also, Janine gave us these stacked goodie bags the next morning as we went to go meet up with Clint.
Yeah, thank you so much. And
that's what it's all about, right?
thank your wife for us as well for all the extra stuff.
Will do.
I've been staying at this hotel here.
Yeah.
And I get a free breakfast. You guys, I have 2 extras. Do you want them?
Yeah, we'll take a breakfast.
It's cold, guys. I think winter is coming.
Clint's stories made for a decent enough time killer as we drove through the vast, beautiful and remote wilderness of Northern Ontario. I couldn't get over just how many lakes Canada has, more than the rest of the entire world combined. Furthermore, it was the perfect stretch to relax, catch some sleep and feel good knowing we were finally making some solid progress. So finding ourselves basically in the same position as yesterday but still up and about from our recent luck, we decided to give hitchhiking to Winnipeg a go.
Trying to Winnipeg, which is another 7 hours from here, and it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
However, about an hour in, a lady pulled over and offered to take us to what she called a better spot to get picked up. About a minute into the ride, she started asking about our relationship with Jesus. When we told her we weren't the least bit religious, she asked if she could sing us a song.
We need to know you now, Lord. Follow you, Lord. Show us how, Lord. Signed in holy blood. Signed in holy blood.
How far out of town are we going?
How far am I going?
Yeah.
Right here.
Oh, okay.
Alright, thanks for that.
Thank you.
God bless you. Keep you safe.
Thank you.
Hope it doesn't rain tonight.
Yeah, hope so. Thank you.
Maybe.
Incredibly, Gerad was stirred by the song and ready to embrace Jesus.
She was just like talking like she wasn't even there. Half the like her fucking mind was somewhere else. And she's like, "What's the relationship with Jesus?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm not religious myself." And she's like, "Can I sing you a song?" And I'm like, "Oh." And I look up, I thought she was gonna just drop us further down the road. I look up, we're in the middle of nowhere. I'm like, where the fuck is she taking us?
I'm sure that the lady had our best interest at heart, and we don't have anything against her or her religion at all. But in the heat of the moment, and the fact that she dropped us off in a very poor position to get picked up led us to be a little annoyed. But we got over it quickly, catching a ride back into town within 45 minutes. Back in town, we had a new opponent to contend with in the form of 50 milliliters of rain expected overnight. It was time now to find somewhere to sleep. In the safe haven of Tim Hortons, we met back up with Clint, who ominously described the severity of the expected weather. Not wanting to test our new tent's waterproof capabilities in a storm, we were left to seek refuge in a house of God.
I think it might be a little bit ironic actually that
Yeah.
we end up sleeping in a church.
Walk on the back first.
Looks like we're gonna sleep here, guys.
I know your face so well, but I can tell that it's changing. I know when you lie there still that you've just embraced.
Great spot to sleep. I got a good night's rest.
After a cozy sleep to the backdrop of a raging storm, we had Winnipeg as our final leg to get us out of Ontario.
That's the guy we met in Tim Hortons, and he said he was going to Winnipeg. We asked him to drive us, and he said maybe, if he sees us on the side of the road, he might pick us up.
And he saw us on the side of the road, and he's picking us up.
Another thing is we had, roughly 45 wonderful years. I never regretted having her as a wife.
Reuben was a recently widowed man who seemed a little lonely. He was driving to Winnipeg over 2 days and offered to take us about halfway, dropping us off in a small town called Dryden. Here we were very hopeful, and sure enough, not long after, another driver pulled over.
No worries. Do you want to sit in the front of this town?
Yeah, sure. Is he taking us to Winnipeg?
Yeah, but he's going all the way to Edmonton.
Oh shit.
Yeah, where are you going? Me, Edmonton.
All the way tonight?
Yeah, 16 hours.
You're gonna drive that all today?
Yeah, today, yeah.
Putting watching TikToks while driving aside, the guy was driving like an absolute maniac. I quickly became uncomfortable as he weaved in and out of traffic doing 40 over. Then I filmed this. Gerad woke up in the backseat and saw what was happening. He demanded the guy pull over.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm telling you to pull over and I'm driving.
First thing he's going, yes.
Yeah.
I was literally for 2 hours just watching him, just making sure he didn't close his eyes for longer than like a couple seconds, because then I just tapped him and it's like, I asked him like 3 or 4 times, like, are you good? Yeah, he's gonna drive.
He's gonna drive. I'd much rather be drive because I'm awake, like, and I was literally watching him like doze off. He's doing 140 and he's going like this, and I'm just like, nah.
Why is the way he's standing so funny?
He's falling asleep standing up. Bro, he's probably been driving like all day. Like, he's probably on the road for like 15 hours.
Thinking about what Gerad's actions could have saved us from, as the guy fell quickly asleep in the back seat and Gerad was left to drive on the right side for the first time.
Winnipeg. Gerad's just been thrown.
I've been thrown straight into the deep end. I'm just driving downtown.
Luckily, we decided to drive straight through Winnipeg, as it was a shithole and Canada's murder capital. Instead, we headed for a smaller town on the outskirts, somewhere that felt a bit safer to sleep. Before parting ways, we pleaded with our driver to stop and rest before continuing. By then, we were starving, so we decided to try our luck, asking a local restaurant if they had any leftovers they could spare.
Hi! Hello, I've got a crazy question for you. Me and my friend were hitchhiking across Canada, so like we just wanted to grab any leftover food that you can give us for free. Otherwise, that's no problem.
You can choose any one item from the menu. It's from me.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Absolutely scored. What do you rate that? He just got a free meal first try.
Shout out Prairie Donor.
If you're ever in it's an hour west of Winnipeg. If you're ever in this town, go there.
For whatever reason.
Whatever reason. It was one of the best meals I've had so far.
Pulled up to this campsite. It very explicitly said no tents.
$30 a night. We have to pre-register and pre-book. We've done none of that.
So we're just going to set up our tent discreetly on the back. Pretty nice for $0. See you in the morning.
As we packed up the next morning, we knew what we were now up against. The land from here to the Rockies was so ridiculously flat, empty and huge.
Not what we want to see on the main Trans-Canada Highway.
Yeah, what are you guys doing up here?
Hitchhiking across the country.
Yeah?
We started in Montreal.
Oh, sick.
An hour of ground later, we were in a town called Brandon with Saskatchewan in our sights, aiming now for the city of Regina.
Regina, here we come.
Slowly getting to the mountain. I want to see mountains, Gandalf, mountains, and then find somewhere quiet where I can finish my book.
Before long, our first trucker offered to take us down the highway, which became one of the more interesting rides.
This is our first time getting picked up by a truck. So what's your name?
Melvin.
Melvin. Do you have a wife, kid, family?
Yes, 9 children.
9 children?
Yes, ages from 23 to 5.
Wow.
3 boys and 6 girls, and I love every one of them.
And they all work on the farm?
Yep.
That's old school, that's very traditional.
No, that's not old school, that's the way it should be.
The way it should be, yeah.
Alvin was what's known as a Hutterite, a communal ethno-religious group similar to the Amish living throughout Manitoba and Saskatchewan. He lived on a farm with about 90 others, all considered his family. He was devoutly pious with a strong faith in Anabaptism. When Alvin described this aspect, I felt a little uncomfortable. By his understanding, my lack of belief in Jesus meant I was destined for hell. The Hutterites' self-ostracism had led to a genetically homogenous gene pool, but the way Alvin spoke about their shared sense of purpose, their unity, and the calm kindness he showed in helping us out left us with a truly unique experience and insight into a culture we'd never encountered before.
I expect to see one of those, those dust twigs that just like...
This lady's on the phone with her husband. He's from the military. He said, I'm from the military, we'll find you.
He did say, like, it's really illegal, blah, blah, blah.
He sounds like a very serious man.
Very fucking serious.
My husband said that it's a little
too much for right now.
Yeah,
That's
no
okay,
worries.
no worries. Thank you for stopping
good.
anyway.
But 5 minutes later, the car turned around.
What did they say? Okay.
Might as well.
Apparently, the military husband who'd originally decided against having us in his partner's car had changed his mind, perhaps overcome by our charm. So we found ourselves on the edge of Regina and out of Manitoba, once again opting not to risk heading downtown for the sake of sleeping safety. Starving and having barely eaten anything all day, we asked a burrito place if they had any leftovers and scored one free burrito. But our appetites told us that one burrito was not going to cut it.
As for a small pizza, we only just... Did you say sorry to a car with no one in it?
Me and my friend went hitchhiking across Canada. We made it from Montreal and we're going to Vancouver. We just wondered if you have any leftover food.
Just say like any small pizza would do.
Alright, you fat
Oh, you want food?
Yeah, just any free leftover food that you have.
Just have a seat. You want pizza? It's okay?
Yeah, pizza's fine.
Fine, absolutely. It's success. There's some really generous people giving us some free food. Now me and Gerad are looking for a place to sleep. Look at Gerad. Not a single thought going through that guy's brain right now.
Please. I'm just looking, the kid's sitting over there on that bench. I reckon we head that way.
Time to see if I can still backflip.
Oh, look at you.
We waited for the sun to go down before setting up in a quiet corner of this public park. The next morning was set to be different as we didn't head routinely to the highway.
We've got a follower today. He's going to pick us up. We don't know where he's going to drive us, but...
Saw us on Instagram. I was like, yeah, we'll take you for a ride.
Yeah, hopefully we can get to Calgary today, which is 7 to 8 hours down the road.
Sadly, like, personally, I don't have a lot of faith in the world, in the most part.
Yeah.
But seeing you guys do this puts faith in humanity in a way.
Yeah, exactly.
Because, like, you're trusting random fucking strangers. Like, I shot you a text yesterday, and I'm like, hey, you need a ride for 2.5 hours today?
Yeah, I know.
Alex was a genuinely great guy who'd seen us on Instagram and couldn't resist helping out. By this point, I'd actually had a few people offering us lifts, but Alex was the first. What made it even more ridiculous was that he'd been running off an hour of sleep after a night shift. Still, he drove us 2.5 hours out of his way, then turned right back around to start work again. So thank you again, Alex. That was incredible.
Can't wait to see the mountains for the first time.
I'm actually so excited for you.
Now, in the town of Swift Current, sitting in a Starbucks, this happened.
And I'm driving to Vancouver. Now my stop is Brooks right now, and I'm taking these guys because they're hitchhikers.
So, another coincidence later, we were in the car with this Turkish lady on our way to Brooks, which is 2 hours from Calgary and 5 hours from where we started this morning. It was a quiet ride until she started talking about her least desirable type of men.
First is Canadians. Like, Canadians are so weird. Germans, oh my god, they are so weird. You're welcome.
Good
Maybe
luck
we meet at the road again.
Yeah, you might see us on the side.
Yeah, you probably will if you're going to Vancouver.
Okay, guys.
Alright, see ya.
Bye.
Into Alberta now with Calgary within reaching distance, we stood on the side of the highway for the first time that day, with cars absolutely flying by.
What's your name, sorry?
I'm Mike. What's your name?
Finn.
I'm Gerad.
What's the accent?
Australian.
Australian. Fucking guys. And I hung out with a couple of young fuckers like you.
Yeah.
And we skied hard. End of the day, we'd go to the top of the mountain and drink a few beer and ski down like a 3-hour run, you know.
Perhaps the most cramped we'd been in a car so far, but it meant over the last 4 days we'd made it 27 hours of ground. After getting on a free train into Calgary, we went to stay with this girl who I was dancing the Irish jig with in episode 1's sister, where a 7-Eleven pizza, laundry, and our first shower in 3 days carried us into day 10, where my excitement was boiling over.
It's the day, guys. Today is the day. Seeing mountains today. Hi.
Taylor.
I'm Gerad.
Nice to meet you. Welcome to my Ford Fiesta.
Thank you so much for taking us.
Yes, another DM scored us a ride we simply couldn't refuse. Taylor here was going to take us straight to Banff. For me, it was really special. I'd been in Canada now for 4 months, and finally I was seeing what it's most famous for as we inched closer and closer.
How long until I get the first view?
The first view of them?
Yeah.
10 minutes, depending on how smoky it is outside.
Holy fucking shit. Holy moly. Okay, so at the current stage, me and Gerad are homeless in Banff. We're just trying to get somewhere so we can leave our bags. And
It's alright, it's not as good as Montague though.
I think I'd rather be at Bear's pub on a Tuesday for Palmer night. Oh, it's alright, yeah.
Leaving our bags in a hotel valued at $600 a night, which served to heighten our desire to not pay for any accommodation, we decided to try this sign with no success, as everyone here was a tourist.
Can you take this, guys? Nope. That's alright.
I reckon just going out and mingling is the best chance because we don't have our bags with us. So it's like,
yeah,
it just kind of looks random.
So as the sun went down, we activated Plan Pub, making our way to the Irish for a pint of Guinness with the goal of making it an investment by asking someone if they had a couch.
So Finn just asked the bartender, she's Australian, I told her the story and she's like, yeah, we got a couch. So
We're sorted.
we're sorted. Hopefully.
Day one.
Hopefully it doesn't fall through.
Are you trying to split the jig? Or are we just going to sit there?
It's pretty rude not to. We can sip it out.
Aww.
Fuck, be honest.
Just below. Hey, all you gotta do is ask, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
And we got a space, so let's go.
However, 4 hours later, this was filmed.
Alright guys, we've hit rock bottom. Just waiting.
We hadn't heard anything from Jess the waitress, so we were left to seek shelter in a little corner tucked away under Banff Museum. I was just about to close my eyes when this happened.
Guys, she messaged back.
After we set up.
Turns out Jess was just working later than she expected.
Lord, let this moment last for another year.
We ended up at her share house where I went to sleep and Gerad ended up at a party. Anyway, the next morning we left early to do the one thing I'd been itching to do since we got here.
Here we go, guys. The most exciting day of the trip so far. Babbling Brooks. A freak for the crew.
I really want to see you.
The valleys and the meadows were colourful and the streams ran clear, with the mountains encompassing and complementing everything. To just exist in an environment such as this was a true blessing.
I want to see you, Lord, but it takes so long, my Lord. My sweet Lord.
Made it to this spot. We couldn't find the lake for some reason, so we're just going to swim in this creek. It's going to be cold as fuck. And then we have another, I suppose, 5 hours to hike back. It's going to rack up to like 24 k's.
Really want to see you.
It's really cold.
Really want to see you, Lord. Really want to see you, Lord, but it takes so long, my Lord. My sweet Lord.
Very tired. It was worth it. But my body is in so much pain. That stinks so bad.
When we got back, the girls we were staying with let us stay one more night.
Gerad and I are going to cook them a meal.
Cook another meal. Pay back. We'll pay it for. I guess we've got so many nice things that were given to us that I thought we might as well give back to someone.
Wow, so deep, so wise.
So we chefed up some spaghetti bolognese, or as they say back home, fucking spag bowl cunt.
Mamma mia.
Mamma mia.
Sitting outside on the balcony with the mountains in the background, we reflected on how far we'd come just through strangers. I never really stressed just how nervous I was before we started hitchhiking. In the build-up, I thought we just wouldn't get picked up, and I expected to fail as early as day one. To be 9 days and nearly 4,000 kilometers in, it all felt so surreal. But I assure you, we still had a lot further to go. It was business as usual the next morning as we said goodbye to our new friends. Thanks again, guys, if you're watching this, and headed back to the office.
Huge. Thank good as well.
Yeah, last week we were in Montreal.
What the hell? Have you just been hitchhiking all the way up?
Yeah, we got here in like 8 days.
We got Banff Friday and we just went up to some waitress and like, oh, can we stay at your house? And she's like, yeah, sure.
No, that's actually sick.
Yeah, we haven't paid for transport or accommodation once.
Yeah. Who came up with this idea?
We just wanted to do it. Like,
yeah, that's so cool. Bro, that's actually mad. Man, that sounds like so much fun. Like, that's something I want to do.
It's the best way to travel. Like.
It was a car full of Aussies who were heading to the same place we went yesterday. So with our general philosophy of saying yes to everything, we decided a little side quest wouldn't hurt, finding ourselves on a free gondola heading up to the peak.
Hard, because Tattoo's like freaking me
Claustrophobic.
Like,
What makes it claustrophobic?
like that is on you forever.
Wait, I'm so confused how that makes. I'm not trying to be.
Nah, I get what you mean. So like, it's pretty a big commitment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
G'day guys, starting with a day, isn't it?
By the time Gerad was changing Paige's oil, they'd convinced us to stay one more night in Banff with them. The fact that it was Sunday Fun Day, meaning it was the day everyone who worked there went out, meant we were pretty easy to convince.
We're on. We're back in. We got the beers. We got the good.
We got to know Joel over some free beer and pizza as we messed around all afternoon.
I reckon I got that.
Yeah, you got it, mate. You got it.
3, 2, 1. I actually don't know.
What the fuck?
I was going to try to film.
Holy.
That's so good.
Night out has begun.
Hey, going out to have some beers.
Get on the fucking beers, come on. We're gonna have 1 million.
As you can see, we headed out into the night, so just enjoy what I managed to film.
Pressure? What pressure? Come on! Yeah!
Free alcohol. I think so, yeah. 5 drinks.
It's like parents' money. Mummy's money. It's like, yeah, splash.
On day 13, we convinced Joel and Paige to come to Revelstoke with us. So 4 Australians who met yesterday were set to road trip through the Rocky Mountains, a recipe for one of the best days of the entire trip. Stopping off at an alpine lake, we decided to do our country proud by being the only people in the water.
Is it cold? Oh, it's warm. Sweet.
See myself.
Oh, dude. If you're wondering where we were sleeping, well, one of Gerad's dad's mates lived in Revelstoke and his beautiful house was completely free for us to use. We grabbed some groceries and got started on some tacos for dinner.
Was that the sound of? Yes, I just really want a beer.
Yeah. We've done well, boys. And you.
Just when we thought life couldn't get any better, we stepped out into the backyard where the sun was setting, casting light only onto the mountain. Immediately, Antoine, the guy who lived in the basement, invited us to join him by the fire. He was one of the nicest people you could ever meet, and was playing good music. A perfect way to close out a perfect day. It was hard to say goodbye the next morning. It felt so soon that our little adventure was coming to a close. Joel, Paige and Brooke were spontaneous and fun, which all started because they decided to pull over and help us. I see it now as an important lesson in the nuance of travelling, having to say early goodbyes to new friends, which perhaps makes everything a touch more special. No! It's pretty bougie, eh?
Alright, let's open
I think we might be famous. For Gerad and I, we'd actually been offered a free day on the Revelstoke Mountain, where we had a $50 voucher to spend on food, and got to ride this mountain coaster.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Just gonna double check your seatbelt.
Oh shit! Fuck me!
The movie-like atmosphere continued as we skated through the picturesque mountain village streets before grabbing bikes and heading down to the river.
Definitely the coldest we've been in.
Wait, that's fucking ice! That is ice! Oh! Alright, I'm gonna do a challenge to see how long I can physically stay in this water.
I lasted nearly 1 minute as we got back onto the bikes and headed into town for some mac and cheese. It was time for us now to get back on the road. It actually felt really great to be standing there again as people drove past. Whether they smiled or looked disapproving, it didn't bother us anymore.
Oh my god, it only took 10 minutes.
Hitched all the way across Canada. I hitchhiked all the way up to Alaska. I hitched down west coast all the way into Mexico, and then back across the Midwest. Yeah, that was a crazy trip when I think about it now. You know, those places are crazy now. I just didn't think twice about it. You know, I just thought, well, I got a backpack and I got common sense, and I'll just stay out of trouble. Trust me, God.
Paul was a veteran of the game with a rich tapestry of stories. It was a safe feeling to be picked up by a fellow hitchhiker, as it illustrates that the general rules of picking up if you yourself have hitchhiked are still going strong. It was almost a proud feeling to be recreating his youth in some fashion. Despite how different the time seemed, the only difference really was he was less worried about the danger of trust. So what if this notion that the world hasn't changed so dramatically and socially is somewhat perceived? Maybe the world hasn't become more dangerous, we've just become more afraid.
Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for the stories.
Enjoy the adventures.
We will.
That's our home for the night.
Yeah. Once again, Gerad's dad's connections came through, this time with a caravan for us to stay in. We spent the day catching up on laundry and applying for jobs, both of us eager to spend the winter in Canada as ski bums. With Whistler looking like a strong possibility, we decided to extend the trip and finish our journey there instead. Rest assured, there was a lot more adventure to come.
I'll message you when you get picked up.
Yeah, I'm super curious.
Yeah.
I think it'll be easy.
Yeah, alright.
I hope.
We saw your sign, and then, but like obviously we didn't pull over in time, so. What's your name?
Finn.
I'm Paul, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for picking us up.
Despite waiting for over an hour, these university lads were going straight to Vancouver for the weekend. Delighted, but with Vancouver being the last place we'd sleep on the streets, I followed up on an Instagram DM I'd received, but then this happened.
What the fuck was that?
What do you mean?
Well, I told you to stop, and I pointed over to the right.
So
What did you do?
I went to the right and stopped up here.
You went to your right. I pointed to my right.
Oh,
you
you're
need
standing
to pay
there.
better attention. Give me your driver's license. Where's your seatbelt? Where's your seatbelt?
I've got mine on.
Guys, please just don't answer any questions.
Yeah, no, let me, you know what I mean? He wasn't in his car. I doubt he had his speedometer on me, but maybe. His car was turned off though. I don't think we got radar.
Cheers. You know I can see through the back window, right? So no point of lying.
What point?
About your seatbelt.
I turned off to look back.
Okay. You know why I stopped you?
No, sir.
You don't know why I stopped you?
No, sir.
Okay. The speed limit on this highway is 110. The impound speed limit max is 41 over. You were 40 over.
You do have me on radar?
Yeah, I do.
40 over.
Yeah, you are doing 150.
Interesting.
Yeah. So you were 1 kilometer from getting impounded and getting stuck in the little fucking butt-fuck nowhere. Okay? This is a ticket.
Bill shot you doing 150.
No.
Take that to court.
The stress of getting pulled over was quickly replaced by jokes as we continued on our path to Vancouver. It was nice to spend some time in the company of a friend group our age, noting how similar they are to back home. The Vancouver traffic was unbearable, but soon enough, again, it was time for another goodbye.
Reuben's getting emotional. Yeah, we are with a bunch of you.
Got emotional.
He's crying, bro.
Saying goodbye so soon.
I know.
That was
Stay safe
awesome.
for the rest of your journey. Nice to meet you, boys.
Thanks a lot, boys. Wow.
Is this a spare room or your
No, this is my room.
Oh.
I'm gonna be on the couch.
No, we'll sleep on the couch.
So, in the company of Angie here, who had been following our journey on Instagram, we went out to be shown around Vancouver.
Alright, I just got my first gay guy hitting on me. It was like a 6-year-old man. He said I was cute.
There you go. What do you reckon?
I'm glad it was not me.
Yeah.
The dog. Hey, can I pay your dog?
Oh my goodness. Alright, we're going for a swim. Not gonna film it for obvious reasons, but holy fuck. In the morning, we thanked Angie for everything, and then...
I got a bunch of shit in my car, so give me
that's
a sec.
I'm Gerad. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Finn.
Finn?
Yeah.
Cool, nice to meet you guys.
Well, as soon as we got the offer, we're like, we are doing this no matter what.
Who is this guy? What's happening here? I can hear you all wondering. Well, about a week ago, I got this message. An absolutely ridiculous offer to be flown in a plane to Vancouver Island. I'd been working out the logistics all week, and while it meant extending the trip yet again, we couldn't say no. We'd now be hitchhiking across the island, which in a way made up for us not starting as far east as Halifax.
So you can just slide all the way across there. Headset sitting on the seat for you. I will have to slide my seat back for a bit, but eventually I'll slide forward again and you'll have more leg room.
Is this my headset?
That's yours, yeah. Cool. So you got half your seatbelt there. The other half is these guys. Bada bing, bada boom. Beautiful. Cool.
Where are we dropping, boys? To the towers.
It was a slightly bizarre and a little bit of a nerve-wracking experience to be taking off in a tiny plane with a stranger who messaged you on Instagram. I'll have to do a voiceover here because, well, this is what the actual audio sounds like. But honestly, it was nothing short of incredible. The idea that hitchhiking had somehow led to a free plane ride over Vancouver and onto the island, it still blows my mind. It was definitely a story for the future grandkids. The scenery of the island left me feeling both lucky and excited for the opportunity to explore it all as we landed smoothly. A huge thanks to Kyle for making it happen.
Happy to do it, man. You guys are doing a cool thing. I like it.
Now, what the fuck? What are we gonna do now?
I don't know.
I don't really care though.
To be honest, I don't know how to get to like a road from there, but
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, you've gotten this far, so I'm sure you'll get the rest of the way, no problem. Beautiful, cool.
Thank you so much.
Good to meet you guys.
Yeah, we appreciate it so much.
Yeah,
Happy
this is
to do
so
it.
cool. That was so cool. It was so scenic as well.
How did that even happen? We just got a fucking flight to just Vancouver Island for free. Oh, I love life.
Our newfound situation sent us plummeting back down to earth as we were in one of our trickiest hitchhiking destinations to date. Remote and with little cars, we were still 40 minutes away from the city of Victoria.
Right, option 1 is hitchhike to Victoria tonight. Option 2 is hitchhike to somewhere where we can get a ferry tomorrow.
I'm gonna try to use the last bit of daylight to get a ride to Victoria. If not, we'll just pitch our tent fucking somewhere around here. Come on.
That guy can go fuck himself. Sweet.
We're stranded here, so we're trying to...
Alright, let's get you much closer.
Yeah.
A free flow plane ride, huh? That's some pretty savvy hitchhiking. I guess you're experts coming all the way from Montreal.
As soon as we positioned ourselves outside of the airport, we got a ride immediately, which left us on the very outskirts of Victoria.
We're just gonna set up in a random park.
Yeah, okay.
Try and get to the Transcanada tomorrow, hitchhike north from there.
We made our way to the nearest park, setting up our tent for the first time since the prairies, in a quiet corner under the cover of darkness.
We overslept. It's 10 a.m. Jared reckons he got 12 hours of sleep.
Back.
We caught a ride pretty quickly that morning, with a cute dog in the backseat to keep me company. The lift took us just outside of Victoria, where once again we managed to flag down another ride. That carried us 20 minutes up the highway, and well, you guessed it, we scored yet another lift right after.
Hey. Alright, we'll go grab our stuff and then we'll come.
How's the rest of that venture been?
Oh, it's been amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's been incredible. Thanks for picking us up. What was your name?
Tess.
Tess took us 3 hours down the road, where Jared's mum's best friend's husband was waiting for us. Jared had made it very clear that if we went to the island, he couldn't not visit them. Yvonne here had actually hitchhiked with Jared's mum in the 90s, so it was interesting to hear their stories as women hitchhiking, which is an entirely different ballgame.
They've arrived and we're trying to hide the food because Gerad is still eating. Is still eating. He's finishing everybody's desserts.
We're reminiscing about when Gerad was a baby.
That's right. Gerad can drink a lot more beer than when he was 4.
In the morning, Yvonne took us to some of her favourite local spots. It was refreshing to finally smell the salty ocean breeze for the first time in Canada. Then these beautiful swimming holes enticed us into some cliff jumping.
when you came here the last time?
When's the last time you had your hair cut?
Like 3 or 4 months.
Exposing the forehead. The forehead is final time we'll be doing this. Hopefully, I don't know. We could still not make it, but
It felt strange knowing this incredible chapter was coming to an end, but once again the hitchhiking gods sent us a reminder of the generosity of our fellow humans.
yeah, so she just gave us $40. Thank you so much, Gabby.
We told all the same stories to this Canadian-Aussie duo as they took us helpfully to the ferry port.
Alright.
We just got a flight to the island and a ferry back to the island for a total of $1.
Absolutely outraged that we'd had to reach into our own pockets, we slid back towards the mainland with the strange feeling of a great journey coming to a close.
The road goes ever on and on, down from the door where it began. Now far ahead the road is gone, and I must follow if I can, pursuing it with weary feet until it joins some larger way where many paths and errands meet. And whither then, I cannot say.
Where are you headed? Yeah, can we go with you? That's perfect, thank you.
My friends are like, are you fucking crazy? I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's
why?
what the
It's
issue.
Canada. Like,
Hey, yeah, definitely stop in Britannia. It's the heli just arrived. I don't think it's good. Backed up a couple kilometers already, so I heard it might be. Someone said it might be a fatality, so it might be closed for a while.
A terrible accident up ahead forced us to pull over for burgers, and before long we found ourselves sitting in traffic as night began to set upon us. It wasn't quite the ending we had imagined, but there was still one last surprise waiting for us.
Since we don't have a sign and it's dark, I wrote Whistler on Snapchat and screenshotted it. And full brightness. I'm into the street light.
There's no way that works.
There's no fucking way that should work. There's absolutely no way. What the fuck? That guy looks like Aladdin.
This would make you'll be the last person
to hike all the way from Montreal.
And so the road, which had unrolled before us like a ribbon of endless days, at last began to draw its final curve.
End of an era, mate. It's over. It's finished.
Hitchhiking. I'm emotional, but like, bring it in. Fucking did it all the way from Montreal.
We did it. We did it, guys. Tomorrow we go hitchhiking across Canada. Gerad and I have been friends since we were...
What, 6, 7? When I was young, I moved to Australia, met this guy, and we've been friends ever since. That's...
Wish us luck.
Wish us luck.
But in my experience, there's no such thing as luck. It was people who were behind the 36 rides, the 5,000 kilometers traveled. People behind the free transport, accommodation and food. It's the very fact that kindness exists everywhere, and it's our privilege as humans that we get to share these weird and wonderful experiences with each other.
Alright, it's been like a month and a bit since we finished hitchhiking, and I miss it so much already. Like, by far the best way I've ever traveled, and like just the connections you meet is like nothing else.
Honestly, I couldn't have asked for a better friend to do this with. To Gerad, I love you, man. You made everything possible and even easy. We achieved one of our dreams together as childhood friends, with stories to tell and more adventures to come.
So yellow.
Lastly, a huge thank you to everyone involved. There were a few tough times, cold, unsmiling people who passed by with their normality briefly threatened by something seen as reckless and dangerous.
But guys, that doesn't matter, because some people have thrown dirt on my name, others flowers. It's all regarded to me in the end, and boy did we get a lot of flowers.
Girl, put your records on. Tell me